We are back, baby. Nitro Party. No, Monday Nitro Party. Nitro Party. That's how long it's been. I am one of
It's
your
just Nitro Party now.
co-hosts. Yeah. I'm your co-host, Josh Alba, along with my buddy, Jonas Barnes. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm on day one of like 6 days off in a row.
That's amazing. I'm
It's
so happy
crazy.
for you. What are you going to do? Do you have plans?
I'm gonna jerk off so much. It's gonna be amazing.
Hell yeah. I wish if I had 6 days in a row, I'd probably do the same. Probably like jerk off, get a little routine going, morning jerk, afternoon jerk. It's good for you,
It is.
right?
It keeps you relaxed all day long.
Keeps you relaxed, makes you come a little less faster, I
It's
think.
true. It does. Builds up the stamina,
Right,
which is, I mean, who doesn't want that?
right. So if another man's hands on your dick, you can last longer, I think.
Exactly. You got to stick around for a while, right?
Right, 100%.
You got to show up to the party.
I'm jealous.
No, it's just we're doing that whenever with my job. Anytime there's like holidays, we got to do it. We take usually a week off for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. So this is the Thanksgiving week off, and then yeah, we're gonna be back for December, and it'll have the same thing will happen at the end of December, and then after that, it's gonna be a long ass time before I get time off like that again. So I got to take advantage of it.
Hell yeah. Do they
What
pay
about
you
you?
at least?
What's up?
They pay you at
Yeah,
least for the day off? Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Of course, yeah. It's holiday pay, so. Believe me, if
Love
it
it.
wasn't holiday pay, I would be much more unhappy about it.
Hmm.
I would not be jovial at
I
all
love
in
it.
any way.
Dude, and you're getting paid to jerk off.
I mean, I kind of can do that anyway at work because
That's true.
it's
That's true.
capitalism for you.
It's more risky though,
It
but
is.
you can do it in the comfort of your own home.
It is. Yeah,
Like
it's
fuck.
way more risky actually because I work
Yeah.
in grocery stores a lot, so that's like bad. Like you can't. You got
Yeah.
to be real careful.
Yeah, it's like health inspectors and shit
Yeah,
coming up. No pun
can't be
intended.
having them show up. Be like, dude, this guy's jerking off. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm making new friends, making new enemies. Good. I don't know. Doing some wrestling stuff, doing some comedy stuff. The wrestling stuff has been fun. We just had WrestleKombat on Friday. Watch it on
Hell yeah.
Triller. That was an amazing show.
I've heard it was
Yeah,
really well. I heard it went really well. Like
it
I've
was.
heard, and not just from you. I've heard from like the internet and shit too, which
Oh
is
shit!
notoriously terrible. So
Hell yeah!
like,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, every match was awesome. Even if some people aren't a fan of regular wrestling, some people aren't a fan of death matches. The main event was a death match. Every match had something for everyone, and every match also had like a holy shit moment. I thought, like every
yeah,
spot, there's a couple spots like in each match. I was like, oh, like wow. But yeah, no, it was great. Main event was great.
the
Um,
main event was a kaiju death match, right?
yes.
Nice.
They should have just renamed it fuck your life death match because that's how it was pretty funny. I didn't know, so I didn't know exactly what we wanted to do. So then originally it was like kind of light, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, nothing crazy. And then I go online and I find the guy getting rid of 400 light tubes. So for free. Yeah, so once we did that, the whole thing just changed dramatically and we were like, hell yeah, like let's go. Fun story. Did I tell you where we got it from?
Where you got the light tubes from, or the
Yeah.
idea for? No, you didn't tell me where you got them from.
Okay.
I just assumed
So
like Home Depot.
no, these are totally free, 100%.
Nice.
Home Depot. So light tubes are very expensive. Fluorescent light tubes, a pack of 10, it goes for like around $60
Jesus Christ.
just for 10 of them.
Yeah.
And we got 400 for free. Because when you need them in a death match, it doesn't matter if they work or not. So
That's a fair point.
yeah, so I went online. We were gonna buy some off of somebody, and then I find a guy online who's getting rid of them, and The reason why they were getting rid of them is they came from a helicopter factory, a mom and pop helicopter factory shop in Connecticut. They also make
That's a
parts.
weird sentence. First off, a mom and pop
The mom and
helicopter
pop,
company. Yeah.
because it's been around for more than 100 years. It's family owned. So, yeah, very American. Um, yeah, and they make parts for Black Hawk helicopters. Notice it sounded like something else I just said
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
make parts for Black Hawk. But anyways,
That's actually the tube that goes down the middle. That's the light
yes.
tube. Like,
Just
yeah.
yeah, so those are when we got there, me and my buddy Isaac, we got there and there were we were filming it because we thought this was hilarious. I think we're gonna post a video on Nitro Party Instagram. Fuck it, we're gonna make a reel about it. Um, and we were filming, and then there was certain parts that were like, okay, we understand, like, you're filming your trip, but there's certain parts here you cannot film at all. So like, oh, okay, but it was cool. They showed us some stuff. They showed us some parts that they made for like those helicopters and shit. And then they wheeled out two pallets of boxes to my car, which is
Wow.
pretty cool. Yeah. Um, and then they were like, "Hey, so just so you guys know, like most of these don't work anymore. Like some don't, some do." And we were like, "Oh, they'll work for what we need them for." And they're like, "What do you need it for?" And I was like, "Art project, right?" And they're like, "Oh, okay, sure, whatever." And like, "Yeah, I'll send you a picture when it happens, and you could see what we used them for." So yesterday, actually, I sent the picture to the guy on the Facebook Marketplace Messenger,
Yeah.
and luckily the chat was still open. So I was like, cool, let me send it to him. So I sent him the picture of Cruel and Bear Bonson with the Tokyo Towers, fucking all the shit all
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
ring, all the bundles. And I said, thank you so much. And he left me on red and never wrote back.
Hilarious.
He just like, yeah, so he was probably like, what have I done? But
Like, he's probably gonna get back to you eventually and be like, I just had to what the fuck for like, 2
for
days
like, yeah,
before I
for
could
maybe a
respond to you.
week. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never know.
That's really funny.
Yeah, no, he
I mean,
just
but at
never
least, dude,
responded to me.
honestly, at least you got him for free. I mean,
Oh
that
yeah.
is cool that you got them for free. You don't have
Hmm.
to. I mean, somebody can leave me on red if they give me something for free. I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to show them what we used them for. They were probably not happy, but whatever.
They did ask.
Yeah, um, yeah. We had enough to use as much as we wanted for that show, and I sold the rest. So
Hmm.
I got rid of them. They're no longer in my roommate's room. Shout
Cool.
out Andrew for being cool about it. He was he was very excited, but I was like, these will be gone before you get back home. He's in Japan right now.
Ah,
Yeah, so that was a good
nice,
weekend. Yeah, they also did spa, and
nice.
steakhouse. It was a good time.
The Brazilian steakhouse too.
Brazilian
To the
steakhouse.
churrascaria. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, those are the shit. Anybody, by the
Why?
way, if you've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse, oh, do it. They're so good.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Everybody can also roll their R's better than me, and I'm the only Hispanic. Just crazy.
that's true.
You're
Well,
you're
it's
good
okay.
at it.
I grew up. I grew up around a lot of Mexicans, like
Ew.
in strict, like specifically Mexicans. Like I
Jesus.
grew up in Yakima, Washington, which is like predominantly Hispanic, but also predominantly Mexican. And
Mm,
so, like I've been rolling my R's for probably since I was 11, 12 years old. Like
mm,
it's that's been a thing. So
yeah.
I'll probably forever be able to roll my R's pretty well.
Jealous. I should start
but
practicing.
But yeah, dude, like I said, I've heard from the internet, which is notoriously toxic for wrestling fans,
Oh
that
yeah.
the show was great. So like it's, I know it's not just you saying that. I've heard that it was good. I've seen pictures, I've seen some video clips and stuff. It looked dope. I'm gonna be watching the full thing soon, probably tonight.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of shit going on in wrestling right now. It's we just had Monday Night Raw, which was fucking terrible. I don't
Yeah.
dude, I don't even know how they managed to make it as bad as they did this week. Like, you had the opening segment, which was Roman Reigns coming out. It was Roman, it was CM Punk, it was Cody, and it was so for all three of them, you would expect something
Mm-hmm.
like something decent to happen. And it felt like all of them went out there and there was no script and all of them were terrible at improvising.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it started off weird. And then like even the fucking commentary team was kind of like, what the fuck was that? Like it was so weird. The energy was completely off. Their timing was off. Like everything was fucked.
Yeah, can I
And
say
then
something real quick about the commentary in general with them? I feel like I don't know who's on commentary anymore. Is that weird? Like, it
mm,
says something about them, like, it's just not interesting.
so it's funny to me because like you have Wade Barrett who, he's an OG. And with Wade, he's kind of playing the part of like he's the heel commentator, but he's also just like way over animated with when he says shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like he always takes over. And then the other dude is Joe Tessitore, who hasn't been in wrestling very long, you
Yeah,
know.
he's annoying. I
Yeah,
can't.
like he very much sounds like an ESPN commentator.
He
And
makes me fall
then
asleep.
yeah, he's like, and he's trying. Like I don't, he is trying, and like sometimes he's good. He's not Mike Adamley. Like he's not that bad, but like
He's a good number two, I'll
for
say.
sure. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
like Wade Barrett is definitely the one that like, even though Wade is the heel commentator, he's definitely the one that like takes the reins a lot, which I
Mm-hmm.
think is smart because he knows what he's doing, he knows what he's saying, and like he play like his parts are funny, so like that works out well. And then Joe Tessitore, like he gives a fuck, you can tell, but like he still is an ESPN announcer, an ESPN commentator. So
Yeah.
it's weird because they definitely get lost in the shuffle. Um, but yeah, it was like so the opening was terrible. And then we have these like advantage matches, and then we also have this John Cena tournament match thing. So you've got like multiple different things that are like building to different things which should matter. But
Yeah.
like you had Gunther versus fucking Carmelo Hayes, which was a good match, by the way. It was a very
Mm-hmm.
good match. But nobody expects Carmelo to win that,
All
like at
right.
all. So the outcome of that match was definitely predictable, but it was a good match. And then something fucked up happened with Penta and Solo.
Oh yeah, I saw something, but I was a little confused about what was going on with that.
So what happened is Penta went to do a Hurricane Rana off the apron
Mm-hmm.
onto Solo, and like when they do the Hurricane Rana, there's usually like this synchronicity to it where the person that's taking the move kind of like guides the person doing the move
Right.
around, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like it's one big fluid motion. So I think what happened is I think that Solo might have not like held him there long enough. So when Penta
Ooh.
hit the ground, his shoulder like slammed into the mats, like into the concrete.
Jesus.
So I think what happened is I think his shoulder got knocked out of place and he was like trying to tell people that he was going to pop it back into place, but medical was just like, no, you're not. Like it's fucking, you're not doing that. Um, and like I read that Meltzer said that Solo was supposed to win anyway, so like it was no big deal as far as the outcome goes, but like it cut the match by like 8.5 minutes. So everybody was pissed off. Like nobody was
Jesus.
happy.
Was this
Uh,
the tournament match?
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
So the next match is going to be Solo versus Gunther, which of course Gunther's going to win, but that's also going to be a fucking Haas match. They're just going to fight each
right.
other, which
Sure.
is fine.
Is this going to be on Raw too?
Yeah, all of them are going to be on Raw up until Saturday night's main event.
Oh, the stupid one in Washington D.C.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
then speaking of John Cena, we had fucking Dirty Dom come out, pull a fucking Attitude Era stunt, and brought out Psycho Micro,
I saw
dressed up as fucking John Cena.
that.
And I know that we're not supposed to say like midget, but like, dude,
I was just gonna
Psycho
say midget.
Psycho looks like the most midgety midget you could get. Like
So
he fucking
midgety.
yeah. And like, in more power to him, dude. He's a great performer, and he fucking rules for the Micro Federation. He's great, but yeah, that was like
Nice.
some straight up Attitude Era stuff. And there was a part in it that was funny to me because Dom was like really trying to keep character, but he
Hmm.
was cracking a lot, like he was laughing.
Yeah.
And there was a part, if you watch it on replay, he whispers to him, "Keep to the plan," because I don't know what the fuck Psycho was doing, but um it was funny because like Dom did his little promo and he was trying to hold it together and not laugh. And then Psycho goes, "That was a fine speech, sir," or something like that. And Dom fucking lost it. He was just like, you could tell that it wasn't supposed to be said that way.
Okay.
And then Dom
Yeah.
fucked him up, and then Rey Mysterio shows up like way too late after Dom has already fucking like 619 this poor guy and fucking frog splashed him. And then Rey's like, "All right, fine, I'm gonna come down now." Like after he's already killed this poor
Yeah,
fucking
he's
three
already
foot
dead.
tall dude.
Hmm. Yeah, I to be honest, I just went to bed after the Punk promo. Like, I just at this point, I have Raw on just to have it on.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like years ago where it's just like background noise. So I'll just turn on Raw and I'll doom scroll on Instagram and like all the racist reels that just
Mm-hmm.
shows up. And it's funny about racist reels. There's a like to share ratio. It's just
Yeah.
hilarious. Like 10,000 likes, 300,000 shares. Like, it's so
Mm-hmm.
funny. Because let's be honest, we all love them.
And we're gonna share them with our friends, but we're not gonna
Yeah.
talk about it publicly.
But I did want to watch the episode last night, but I had to. What I do is because I wake up early for work, so I'll put on the sleep timer in case on my TV, and I'll be like, okay, so around 10:30 it'll turn off. That's when it ends.
Right.
And then after that segment, I just grabbed my remote and I was like, I'm going to sleep now. Like, that's it. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna get an 8 hour full rest right now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't.
you didn't miss a whole lot. I mean, the only
No.
thing you missed is probably Brock falling on his ass, which was pretty funny.
Yes, and I saw that when I woke up this morning.
Yeah,
That's
that was
what's
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Um,
What's great about like Raw and SmackDown in general, like if you really want to catch up, you could just go on their Instagram and watch the whole show basically. You
yeah,
don't need Netflix, CW, where the fuck, USA Network, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, you could just watch it on Instagram stories and then yeah, you saw the show. I don't know. There's really nothing for me personally, there's really no reason for me to watch it live anymore. I'll just catch up replays,
Right.
Instagram reels, stuff like that. They've been, I don't know, just no interest for me
Well,
at
they've
least.
also been bad shows. Like, and
Hmm.
like it sucks because there was a period in time when Triple H took over initially, and it was really good and it was refreshing, and you could tell that there was some cool shit happening and like there was some good stuff coming down the pipeline. And then TKO bought it, and it's just like ever since then, it's
It's got
been way
worse.
more about presentation, so much worse. It's been way more about presentation and less about doing something actually fun and like
Hmm.
cool with the product.
We got more tables.
And the fucking they got more sponsors on the fucking tables.
That's why we
Dude,
got
I
more
hate the Slim
tables.
Jim tables with a fucking passion. That's my dude. Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ, I hate
know.
it so much. Every time they pull out a fucking ladder that has Slim Jim logos on it, I'm like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like,
I love
just what are you doing?
fucking when I went to Mania in Vegas, they had a dude white mascot, like just dancing the entire time, which is
Fuck.
pretty fucking funny. Dude wipes, like, it was gross. It was pretty gross. I'll never
You know
go
who
to
the dude white
WrestleMania again.
mascot is? The dude white mascot is Joe Rogan. All right,
Oh, is
that's
it?
what the dude white
I thought it
mascot
was
is.
I thought it was Marty Scroll. I thought it was him just trying to
That's
get a job
funny. That's
again.
funy.
Actually, he's still wrestling
No, it's
apparently. I don't know if you saw. He's been
well
cutting
if
promos and shit.
uh, I'm okay. Let's be fair. If we're gonna throw anybody into the bus as a dude white mascot, it's definitely Joey Ryan. Like
Okay.
for sure. Like
Yeah, 100%. He just can't put. He can't show his
yeah,
face.
it's got to be him.
Hmm. It's unfortunate. He would have been a
No, he
great
definitely can.
mascot.
And if anybody's gonna wipe up dude fluid, it's gonna be him. Um, but that was
Dude
a
fluid.
fucking gross term to come
Fucking
out of my mouth.
yeah,
Yeah, dude
amazing.
fluid.
Dude
Um,
fluid. It's a movie.
Yep. Probably is a movie. Fucking Brazers. But the thing that happens at the end of Raw also that was dog shit was the Usos lost to fucking Logan Paul and I don't even remember who his fucking partner was, to be honest. I really don't. All I know is that
Uh,
Logan Paul fucking rolled up fucking Jimmy.
is it one of those people in that group division, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck?
I just don't remember which one it was.
Bronson,
Um
maybe.
yeah, it
Uh,
was Logan Paul and was it fucking wasn't Bronson? Yeah, it was Bronson. No, it
I don't
wasn't Bronson. It
know.
wasn't Bronson, wasn't Braun, definitely wasn't Brock because Brock showed up later. Who the fuck is the
Yes,
fifth member?
he fell.
Who's the fifth
Huh?
member? I legit don't
Uh,
remember.
You said Bronson,
Drew McIntyre. That's who it
Drew.
is. It was Drew. It was Drew and Logan.
When did he join that? Like, that's just so random to me that he's just a part of them now. Like, I
So
don't.
he literally only joined because Seth Rollins got injured. That's why.
Oh,
And they only threw it in there because it made sense for him and Punk. That's it.
okay.
Like that's the only reason. Um so yeah, that was the match. The match was meh, like the match was whatever. But then fucking Logan Paul rolls up Jimmy at the end of it. During the by the way, the reason that he even rolled him up is because there was a big fucking brawl on the outside of the ring with
Mm-hmm.
active members of the match, and it was not a no DQ match, okay? It was an active members of the match in a brawl with the people that were not involved in the match, like straight up disqualification, like for a good 5 minutes solid. And the referee was just standing in the ring with his dick in his hand, like, all right, I gotta fucking let this happen. And like, even Wade Barrett goes, the referee is letting a lot go right now. Like,
Right.
he was like, you could tell he was even like, I don't think this is actually supposed to be happening this way. Um,
Ooh,
yeah, and then the roll up happened, and there was a big brawl, and then Brock came out and fucking fell on his ass. Uh,
good.
which was also funny because him and Paul Heyman both broke character and fucking laughed their ass off about it, which was pretty funny. Um, yeah, that was it. Like it was a total like just soft dick of a fucking show. Like it was really bad. Like
Soft dick of a show. You get
yeah, dude,
2
it
out of
was like
5
it was the
soft dicks. Yeah, you should
dude the
do that.
most flaccid Raw.
Fuck stars, soft dicks. That's how we're gonna rate wrestling now. It's
Oh,
awesome. Meanwhile, Full Gear got what 4 out of 5
you
soft
still there?
dicks. Yeah, yeah. It says reconnect. Oh god. Okay, we're back. Maybe we're back. I can
We
edit this. It's
we're
fine.
back. I think we're
Okay, I
back.
can edit this. All right, so 2 out
Yeah.
of 5 soft dicks. Raw.
Yeah, I would give it 2 out of 5. It was very flaccid Raw.
Mm,
It got hard, but only in the middle. Like you know what I mean? Like just useless.
yeah, I get it.
And then AEW recently had Blood and Guts. They had
Hmm.
that, and then they also had Full Gear.
Yeah,
So
they
definitely had
they
better shows.
definitely better, definitely more fun. I feel like they've been doing a lot better in the past year as far as just not trying too much with story stuff and just sticking to what they're good at. You
Right.
know, making it more simple, not too complicated. So that show's been more fun to watch again. Again, same thing. I mean, I'll have it on just to have it on, but I didn't get to. I still watched some of Full Gear, and it was fun. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to go to Newark. You know,
No.
here's the thing about AEW shows: they're still 12 hours long, and I just don't want to go to one and have to figure out how to get home via public transportation at like 5 in the morning.
No.
So, like, no, that's. I mean, I had plans. So I was doing something else, but like it's not feasible for me. Like I went last year, but I drove.
Right.
And I got a last minute ticket, which was nice. And I got a freaking chair, my first ever event chair for the worst. I have the worst event chair, I think. It has John Moxley and Orange Cassidy on it. It's
You could shit
terrible.
that chair. That would be
Yep.
fun.
I could shit stain it. But then I can't sit on it anymore. It's comfortable at least.
That's fair.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
I
keep
mean,
it.
AEW is doing like they're doing what they're good at. Like their matches that they're putting on are good matches. They're like
Mm-hmm.
they're very good matches. And they have a couple of like little micro storylines that are happening that I think are cool. Like John Moxley has tapped out twice in a row to Kyle O'Reilly, which is kind of a cool little micro storyline because Moxley doesn't do that. Like he
Right.
just doesn't tap out. So it's gonna be interesting to see where that leads. Samoa Joe's the new champion. I'm digging that. I like Samoa Joe as the champ. I
Mm-hmm.
fucking hate the name The Ops. I hate that, but like, that's whatever.
It's the Washington in you, I
Ugh,
think.
hate
Yeah.
it.
You
Yeah.
just hate slang.
No, I don't hate slang. I just hate that. Like specifically The Ops. Like I'm not afraid of The Ops. Go
I
fuck
mean,
yourself. Like that's not a
right,
shit team name.
exactly. You're not afraid of the ops. I am. There's a difference here.
Fair.
I'm kidding.
So then we also had FTR beat Brodito, which is also a terrible name.
Okay,
Like,
that's a stupid
come on.
name. It's a
Yeah.
stupid fucking name. Brodito sounds
But
like a
Brody
rapist.
King can do no wrong in my eyes. So I fucking love
Right.
that dude. Um, and yeah, so FTR won that. The Bucks and Kenny Omega are back together as the Elite, which I don't give a fuck about, but yay, like whatever.
Okay.
I'm happy Kenny Omega's back, but I still forever don't give a fuck about the Bucks at all.
Yeah.
Um, the Don Callis family is becoming the NWO. It's just
Are
fucking
they?
like they're just expanding so much. Like they have like fucking 800 members now. Like they're gonna have.
They're like the NWO 2000 pretty much. They just like there's certain parts of AEW that remind you of WCW 2000, and it's funny because like everyone makes that joke, and then it's like then they do shit like that. Are they? I don't really care for the Don Callis stuff anymore. I think due to the fact there's so many people involved with him, or is it just me? Oh wait, I'm getting disconnected. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Trying to reconnect. Make sure you have a stable internet connection. This is annoying. I don't know what is happening.
Your video and shit just cut out bad.
Okay, I am back.
I don't know what
What,
the fuck
what was the
happened
last
there.
thing? I think it's my internet, but what I am going to do is by next week, I'm going to hardwire my computer.
It's 100% your internet. I guarantee you that's what it is.
It's that, and then Jake won't fucking do anything about it. We're posting this on the podcast, by the way. Jake sucks when it comes to figuring out the internet issue.
Dude, like, okay. I'm gonna stop the video because it's doing it again. Hold on.
Okay.
Your cable TV is experiencing difficulties. Please do not panic. Resist the temptation to read or talk to loved ones. Do not attempt sexual relations, as years of TV radiation have left your genitals withered and useless.
Don Callis family is becoming the NWO at this point.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna take over CMLL, and they're gonna have their own fucking like Don Callis fucking Latino World Order version.
Jesus Christ. You think he's going to be involved in WWE again
No.
eventually?
I don't think so. No, I think
Burn
I don't know.
bridges?
I don't know if it's burnt bridges or if it's just that his style just doesn't go with them anymore. But like, also from what I hear, he's like kind of a fucking asshole. So I don't know.
Ew. He looks like a
Literally,
dick.
he does. And especially with the scar on his head now, it looks like a fucking pee hole. But yeah, they have so many members now.
Gross.
They have a shitload of people in there, and then like it seems to be building up somebody else. Bringing somebody in every time, every week. So that's the only storyline thing that's a little weird. Like the Mark Briscoe match with Kyle Fletcher. That was a good match. Like especially for like a hardcore type match, that was cool. And I'm always happy when Mark Briscoe is getting a W. You know, he's been through a lot of shit, so always
Right.
happy. Yeah, I mean, like again, AEW is doing good stuff. And then like the blood and guts matches, I know that Jim Cornette had a fucking hard on over him and was like freaking out and screaming about him and talking about them.
He's
Dude,
still
he
freaking
always
out,
is.
huh?
I hate Jim Cornette. He can
Mm.
suck my dick. But like,
I loved it. Not him sucking dick, but the women's match was like
it
probably
was
my
great.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I like that way more than the men's matches, to be honest with you. That was awesome. Seeing Sky Blue all bloody and all the spots they did and Tony Storm coming in. Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. But yeah, it's just they seem like they're more for more fun right now, but they don't have like I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean,
They don't have a CM
it's not
Punk.
even that they don't have a CM Punk. It's that they don't have. The thing with AEW is that AEW is still very much an indie style product. So like
Yep.
because it's an indie style product, there's a lot of focus put on the in-ring stuff and a lot less focus put on the storyline stuff. So what you're going to get is you're going to get the hardcore fans of like wrestling of like the the in-ring performance and like the the spots and like all that stuff. You're going to get those, but you're going to completely lose
Right.
people that come into it for storyline stuff too. So they still need to find that balance of storyline and in-ring product. That's kind of like the key thing they're missing, because their storylines, a lot of them start out well, but then they just end up fucking the dog. Like it just, they're like, I don't know what happened with the Death Riders. Like that whole storyline at the
Anything
beginning,
else you
it's
could have
just like,
said?
what the fuck? Like
Shit hit the fan. Anything else you
fucking the dog.
chose? They just went and
Yep.
fucking the dog.
It's one of my favorites. One of my favorite terms. But yeah, that's what it is. Like, do you remember when the Death Rider storyline happened and they came in and they were like, we're going to take over AEW, we're going to do this, that, and the other thing? Like,
I don't remember anything.
Dude, that
they
was like
did. I just
8
knew.
months ago. Now they fucking.
I thought that was
maybe
a year
it was.
ago.
Maybe
honestly.
it was.
Last I remember was Mox carrying around the championship belt in the suitcase, and I was like, "This is fucking stupid." And then I remember somebody saying, "No, it means something. Just wait, just watch." And then it was like 6 months later, he's still holding a briefcase. I'm like, "This is still fucking stupid. This is like the worst thing they're doing right now." It's just like, who's the champ? Oh, the guy with the briefcase.
Yeah,
what?
it's
Like, what is that? It makes no sense. And then Hangman finally won, and that's when it started to get a little better.
Yeah.
I think. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you had that, and I know they've had also like issues with injuries because like Adam Cole probably is not going to wrestle again at this point. Like his career is probably over in ring, which is, I mean, it sucks, because he is a good wrestler. He's a very good wrestler, but homie has so many concussions at this point, so so he pretty much is done. And then like a lot of the actual performers are very good performers. Like I know a lot of people don't like Ricochet because he's gone like fucking nuts since he's been in AEW and he's decided to go online and just be like, king asshole. But
yeah, he's gotten more Andrew
yeah,
Tate-ish,
but I have to say him going back and forth with Cornette was pretty funny. Cause like Cornette basically told him that he was doing too much trampoline wrestling, and that's why people were getting injured. And he was like, "Oh yeah, well everybody in the old school used to drink and take pills and do all this shit and still get injured. So what the fuck?" And he was just like, "Yeah, because because they worked for it." It was dude,
leg
it was
drop.
the dumbest fucking thing. Yeah, so you had that, but like I love Tony Storm. What she's doing is fantastic. I think what they're doing with Mercedes is terrible. Like fucking.
They need to get rid of her.
Like,
that's my opinion. I'm not a fan of her. I don't think she's such a great wrestler. And this is not me hating. It's just I'm just sick of seeing her. All she does is I don't know. She does nothing. Like she just always wins belts. And it's like weird. It's like, why is she always winning a new belt everywhere?
Yeah,
like
the belt collector gimmick only works if you're somebody who is like an elite in-ring performer, and I don't use that word to like to joke about it, but Like when Kenny Omega was the belt collector, it made sense. When Ultimo Dragon was the
Right.
belt collector, it made sense. Like these are dudes that would put on fucking fire matches. Mercedes doesn't do that. Like she's charismatic as
Mm-hmm.
fuck. I'm not a fan of her, but I understand the appeal, and her appeal is not her in-ring work, because her in-ring work's kind of fucking boring. So I was happy that
Yeah,
Chris
pretty
Statlander beat
much.
her. I was stoked about
No,
that.
I just, yeah. Again, AEW is like, yeah, they get way better, more interesting, but again, like it's just better
Yeah.
indie wrestling. Like it's not really anything crazy happening to watch. Like if I were to ask you right now, and I'll ask for both, if you had, let's say you're a
Mhm.
millionaire, right, and you're home jacking it, right, just jacking
If I was a
that dick,
millionaire, I would be doing that.
because
Yeah.
you don't have to work, right? I mean,
I would be doing it more.
you could. It still feels better to do it. Yeah, yeah. It still feels better to do it yourself. But say you had the money to go take both trips to WrestleMania Vegas next year, and let's say next year is AEW All In. Would you go
Would I go?
based on what's
Based
going on
on
right
what's
now?
going on right now, I would go to WrestleMania
Mm-hmm.
in a heartbeat, based off of what's going on right
Really?
now. And the only reason I would do that is because storyline wise, I like what's going on in WWE. In-ring wrestling wise,
Okay.
if I'm going to travel for a show, I'm going to go to something that I'm invested
Mm-hmm.
in. If I'm going to travel for a
Mm-hmm.
show, like if I'm going to go to Vegas, or if I'm going to go to some fucking, place that I like, that it's not like very easily travelable, then I'm going to go for something I'm invested in. If it's something like, if I'm, if money's not an object and I'm just going to like fucking Philadelphia, or if I'm going like somewhere close, yeah, I'll go see AEW,
Mm-hmm.
10 times out of 10 in that situation, because that's just going to enjoy just the in-ring
Mm-hmm.
stuff. The problem is that with
Right.
AEW, I don't give a flying fuck about even one storyline. Like there's not a
Nope.
single one. And that's the problem. If I
Nope.
don't care about even a
Mm-hmm.
single storyline, you could not put a gun to my head and make me sit through a 4.5 hour pay-per-view. If it's
Nope.
just in-ring product, absolutely fucking not. Like I have to actually give a fuck about what I'm watching.
Yeah, no, it's way too much. I don't understand. I mean, hey, they're for the sickos, right? They love that shit. I can't sit through a regular indie show for that long. I'm always walking in and out. I'm just tired of it. But yeah, no, I feel the same. I just don't. It's like I have it on. It's fun to watch, obviously, but also I don't give a shit. I could totally miss a show, and I feel like I'm all caught up when I watch it. So that's, which
Right.
is a good thing. Like that's their way. Like you don't have to be all caught up with AEW. You could just turn on the show and you're
You'd be
caught
like,
up
that was a cool match.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. With WWE, you could just go on their Instagram and catch up, like and see what's going on, and not watch the dog shit
Right.
that's going on Netflix right now, which is crazy. I love also that they have been doing shows, the PLEs, on ESPN now, right? And ESPN has been reviewing them and been calling them
Yeah.
dog shit every fucking time, which
Yeah.
is amazing. I love that they do that to
Yeah.
themselves. It's great.
What was the I think the first one they reviewed was like a D plus, and the next one was like an F minus. They were like
It's
this was
great.
fucking terrible. They've been reviewing Raw. They're
It's
just
so
like, this is
funny.
awful. What's happening?
It's like so much for a new audience, where the audience is watching the reviews and it's like, no,
Yeah.
you're terrible.
Well,
So,
okay, so here's the big thing. Like with TKO did the same thing to UFC. I had to stop
mhm.
watching UFC because it became such a presentation program to where I did not give
Yeah.
a fuck about the fights anymore. It was nothing but like showboating bullshit and making it like the biggest presentation possible, and like not getting you engaged in anything that's happening with the fights. And it's because of TKO. TKO is such a presentation heavy company that
Mhm.
it legitimately made me hate UFC now. Like, which sucks because I used to watch
Right.
it religiously, and I used to love UFC, and now it's just fucking I couldn't care less. And WWE's it's
Same.
happening that way with WWE, and like that really sucks, man, because like they're torpedoing
Mhm.
the product, and I really hope that it does take a turn.
We will see. I don't think so, because I feel like they don't care as long as they make their money.
I mean, yeah.
That's how it's always been.
Yeah.
You know. So I think it's just once it's after this Mania, it's gonna get worse. Because
you mean because they're doing the Saudi Arabia WrestleMania?
Sure,
it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're the ones running the book when it comes to figuring out what they want to do for that. So it's gonna go dog shit from here. You know, we got Saudi Mania. Mom Donnie's mayor of New York. Fuck. Okay. I can't wait. Shakira Law.
Shakira Law.
Let's go. Yeah, everybody who can't dance is
true.
upset with that.
Yeah, they're very unhappy about that.
Yeah,
those people have hips that do like so.
Yeah, all the time. It's great. Can we talk about the
no. So, I do want to bring up something that is not wrestling related, but it is combat sports related, because I think we might see a murder live on television. That is Jake Paul signing on to fight Anthony Joshua. So, Anthony Joshua, for anybody that's not a boxing fan, is the guy that boxed and knocked out Francis Ngannou from the UFC in a boxing match. And Francis Ngannou has the Guinness World Record for the hardest punch in the world. And Anthony Joshua knocked that guy out. And Jake Paul is about 7 inches shorter than Anthony Joshua, so he's going to have no reach on him. It's also the first like real true boxer that's like in as close to his prime as he could possibly be that Jake has ever fought. And this is going to be one of those situations where if Jake Paul wins that fight, there is zero question at all that all of his fights are fixed.
100%.
When he loses this fight, he's going to lose catastrophically. Like, Anthony Joshua will fuck this guy up 6 ways from Sunday, and that makes me want to watch it. Really.
When is the day?
Yeah, it's in December. Like, it's coming up soon.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And the reason is because Jake Paul was supposed to fight somebody else, and they weren't able to. They backed out of the fight, so they tried to like re-sign a fight really quick. And Anthony Joshua was like, I'll fuck this guy up. Yeah, let's do it. So it was one of those things.
Amazing.
So I think it's coming up, I want to say like the second week of December. Something like that. Like maybe the 19th or some shit. But yeah, dude, that's going to be a fight that I actually would watch just for the sake of being like, and it's going to be on Netflix. It's one of those ones that streams on Netflix.
Nice.
They even asked Dana White about it. They're just like, what do you think about the Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul fight? And he said, I think Jake Paul's a fucking idiot. He goes, that was the stupidest decision ever. He was like, he straight up said Anthony Joshua was going to kill this kid. It's going to be great. Like that. And that's why people are going to watch. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
That's exciting.
Let's see what else is going on. TNA and NXT have been doing good stuff. Like that's a cool partnership. I like that.
Same.
MLW. Yeah. No.
Don't care.
No. They're just getting sloppy seconds from a lot of people.
They they do some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. There's some good people on there that I enjoy.
I like Pastok. I like Dijak. I like Cross. I like what he's doing there.
Yeah.
Matt Riddle's a fucking jack off. I don't like that guy at all. Riddle, bro, go fuck yourself. And that's, by the way, that's not just because I've seen Matt Riddle's asshole. Like I dislike him outside of that.
I remember the day you saw his asshole. You were very upset. Oh yeah. No, you saw it first. You saw it by accident.
Because you sent it to me on Twitter.
To you
again. I was like, I don't fucking want that.
Yeah, I sent you another photo.
Yeah, no, you sent me the video.
No, but you
sent
saw
me the video.
Yeah, I sent the video. Yeah. You saw a photo and you were upset. You were like, God, I remember you were very pissed off. And then I found a video and I sent it to you and you were like,
yeah, I was more upset. I was like, now I can see it blinking at me.
And that's why we didn't do a podcast episode for how long?
It is. That's what made me back out. I was like, I still have PTSD.
Pretty much.
Riddle Bro's asshole.
You showed Riddle hole. Yeah. Oh man, a lot of nudes leaked on
There really
there.
was. There really was a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
So with you, I wanna transition this a little bit. With you working with like, working on stuff in the indies now, you've been working with a lot of cool people, and we were just talking about MLW,
Yeah.
Cruel's in there too, which is always great. Like Cruel is badass. He's a
Cruel's one of
he's a
my
badass dude.
favorites. Yeah, he scares the shit out of me all the
He
time.
should.
Like yeah,
Terrifying.
exactly. And most people with to try to do that stuff don't, and Cruel's legit scares the fuck out of me. Even when he's selling t-shirts during intermission, scares the fuck out of me. You can have Gasolina playing. This is what happened Friday, and he's just fear in my heart. I don't care what anyone says. Always scares me. I remember a few times he's looked my way and I just ran. But yeah, no, he's definitely one of my favorites right now. I cannot wait to see what he does. I think he's going to definitely be up there. Depends on where. And that's somebody you want to do really cool. I think that's when wherever he goes, the storylines are going to
Yeah.
be sick because he's going to be fucking murdering your pet. Whatever he's going to do. I know he's going to
He's
kill
called
your
the
dog
Atrocity.
or whatever it is. Yeah, exactly. I cannot wait. Like, I want to write some of this shit. Yeah, it's gonna be insane wherever he goes. If he goes to AEW, if he goes to WWE, I don't know. Whatever he does there, they're gonna have somebody that's like a legit monster. They haven't had anyone like that really since, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
Kane was about
Kane.
the last one. I mean, you had Bray Wyatt with the
Yeah,
Fiend.
had some.
The Fiend was a legitimate monster,
I
but
know,
like
but
not like that.
sort of, but like legit
Yeah.
scary. Yeah, Bray is
Yeah.
cool. Like, Bray is cool to watch. Although he was creepy, he was cool to watch. But like someone that like
Yeah,
scared
the
the
last
fuck
time
out
was
of
probably
you.
Kane,
You
I
know.
would say. Because like
Mm-hmm.
Luchasaurus was not scary.
No, he's
Yeah,
a
like
dinosaur. He came out to the silliest
kids
music.
love dinosaurs. Autistic people love dinosaurs. Like
And they
it's
also
true.
love wrestling.
So you can't be
Hmm.
scary if you have those two fan bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, it's really funny when I saw that Bear Bronson was going against Cruel, I would not have thought that that was going to be a matchup that would have worked as like awesome as it did. Like just
Oh
because I
yeah.
think most people
They've.
don't know fuck all about Bear Bronson. Like I just don't think anybody does. I think
Hmm.
anybody that does would be people that watched AEW. And unfortunately, when Bear was there, it was like, he was like, for lack of a better term, he was a glorified jobber, which sucked because he's awesome.
Right.
So having him
Hmm.
against Cruel was dope.
When. Yeah. Bear started like since this summer. Like, was it like since June? Like, it was that death match he did
Yeah.
with Slade. And I was there for it. And I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. That's what pretty much started this whole fucking awesome rocket ship for him. Cruel and Bear, I did not know wrestled each other technically
Oh
three
shit.
times before. Yeah. First time was a singles match. I forgot what promotion. This is when Bear had the long
Nice.
hair, and Cruel went over. They wrestled in some shit with the chains, and Cruel went over again. It was fine. Um, Also, they recently wrestled the week before, but it was a tag team match. It was Bear and Gabby versus Cruel and
Oh,
Shotzi,
nice.
and Cruel and Shotzi won.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it felt very Rock Austin to me, like where Austin always had a win
Sure.
over Rock. Like, yeah. So it's pretty cool to see them in the ring again. I'm pretty sure they will keep wrestling each other in crazier matches. It's probably going to continue, and which is good because you don't really have many rivalries in the
Right.
indies. The last one I remember was John Wayne Murdoch and Alex Cologne.
Fuck,
That
that
was
was a
fun
while
to
ago
watch,
too. Yeah.
seeing them fucking hate each other. Yeah. Sure, some people will mention other ones, but like as far as like big, I feel like that's a big deal. So
Yeah, that one's a legitimate
yeah.
feud. Like that's a legitimate feud.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to be honest,
Yeah.
I do like a lot of like the people that were let go by WWE coming in and doing a lot of the really cool indie shit. Like, I'm happy that Scarlett actually gets to wrestle now. Like, I don't know why the fuck
Yep.
WWE never let her wrestle, because she actually can wrestle. Like, she can actually put on a show. I love what they're doing with Shotzi. Like, I've always been a big fan of Shotzi, and
Oh yeah.
I think they fucked over her handling like big time. I can't wait
Yeah.
until
She's going off on
Natalia is not part of WWE anymore, so she can actually keep doing more of the shit that she's been doing on that little, like, yeah, we're gonna rent out our fucking wrestlers to blood sport and shit like that. Like, Natalia rules.
Yeah, I don't know why she's not doing that in WWE. Like that's the thing. Like if she was doing that, I'd watch whatever shows she's on. Like shit, like it doesn't make any
Right.
sense to me. There's a lot of good stuff they're doing outside when they do this whole like let them wrestle on the indies, and then when they go to WWE and they have them like fucking I don't know with Tozawa.
Yeah, like come on.
Like
Like, yeah.
you get stuck with Tozawa. No offense, Tozawa,
But you're Tozawa. Like, he knows what he is.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly. So it's just weird what they're doing, and I rather see these people elsewhere because they're more exciting.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think that's what it is. I think the WWE stuff is gonna start. It's starting to become a thing where I'm gonna watch it once a month now, and it's just like I'll watch the PLE. But outside of that, like my Mondays are starting to be more important to me than sitting down and watching Raw for 2.5 hours and hating 2 hours of it.
Yep. We just started doing this again. We're gonna start probably on Mondays.
Like
Fuck
legit,
Raw
dude. It's kind of like, and I hate to say that because there's a fuckload of potential there, but it's just there's so much like bullshit red tape happening that they're just kneecapping so many things, and it's wild.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start doing this instead of watching Raw, and fucking be like, all right,
pretty
well,
much.
yeah,
Talk
we'll catch
shit.
up on Raw through fucking Instagram when we're done doing the podcast.
We'll be doing this. We're gonna have some people with us. We're gonna have some people with us, but they, last minute changes. So it's been, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Might have Bear on it with us soon.
Might have Macho Man.
Yeah, we're gonna have some
actual Macho
Man, Macho Verse.
No, actually,
yeah, we actually tried to tape the podcast with him, and then I had internet issues.
It was actually because Macho Man Randy Savage was like haunting the podcast. He was pissed.
Pretty much, he was heckling him. It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited.
I'm probably gonna reach out to Pestock, have him on. Tom fucking rules. Yeah. And it's funny, like the thing about MLW is like I'm very happy that Tom and Dijak are there, and I'm happy that they're also doing indie stuff outside of just MLW. Because them doing like the new skyscrapers thing is pretty cool. Like, I like that.
Nice. Yeah, I want to talk to him about meats.
Dude, we were talking to him about meats on the horror podcast too. That motherfucker knows his way around a grill.
Talk more about meats. I remember I commented a few times like, bro, you gonna invite me or what? And he responded or something like, what are you gonna bring to the table? I was like, motherfucker, I will bring whatever it is to eat your meat. Pause. But you know what? No pause. It's delicious. But yeah, no. I definitely want to just watch him. But I just want to. I'll fly to Florida and just watch
hang
him
out. Yeah, just hang out, have a beer on the patio. It's like, no, you fucking grill all that shit up. I'll just watch.
Yeah, I'll just watch. And
no, he rules, and he also makes. He has his own coffee company. Like he does his own fucking roast. Yeah, dude.
What?
This fucking dude. Okay, like I'm gonna kiss Pestock's ass for a second, because this dude, like in WWE as Baron Corbin, he was a fucking workhorse. Like anything that they gave him, he rolled with. Like that dude was one of the biggest team players that I have ever seen. Fucking happy Corbin, sad Corbin, bald Corbin, fucking long hair with thinning hair on top. I don't know why he didn't shave his head sooner, Corbin.
Meth Corbin.
All of them, like he fucking did anything. And people gave a fuck about that dude. Like audiences loved that fucking dude. He protected his finish. Like he did shit. Like he actually was like in it to win it. And then when he was gone, he immediately went in and started fucking working again. But on top of that, outside of wrestling, he has his own fucking business. His fucking wife rules. She's got her own business too. Like, they have a whole fucking like setup. Like, they are really doing shit.
They're set.
And then on top of that, he's
Nice.
a like really good cook. Like, he really knows his way around the grill. And like, the dude fucking rules. So
all right, we gotta have him on as the next guest because I'm getting hungry. We're gonna call him right now.
Shoot him a text. I do not have his number. Like, but no, he's a good dude. Yeah. And like, even like when we talked to him, because it was like right after he got let go by WWE, he was all about it. He was like, he was like, first of the year, after I take a break, from all this shit, he was like, yeah, let's do it. And he couldn't be a cooler person to talk to. So if you ever, anybody out there, if you ever get the chance to actually see him and, like chat him up, he's good people. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it is, what is it? Today's Wednesday, right? Tuesday. Today's Tuesday.
Technically.
Today's
Tuesday, yeah. We're going to do this Wednesday. We did it on Tuesday. And hopefully this is out by Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We'll try to have it out Thanksgiving.
We have NXT coming up tonight. And then we have Dynamite coming up tomorrow. And we do have Thanksgiving. Then we have a pre-taped, I believe, SmackDown. I believe it's pre-taped SmackDown. If it's not, then they're dicks. But I'm pretty sure it's pre-taped. Yeah, and then we have fucking SummerSlam coming up this weekend. Or SummerSlam. Jesus Christ, I'm tired. I missed the whole season.
We might as well.
We got Survivor Series. We got
SummerSlam.
the War Games matches. Yeah.
I forgot that was coming up this
weekend. I've been seeing like the pictures of them building up the stage and building up the all the stuff in the stadium. It looks like it's going to be cool this year.
Oh.
And I actually give a fuck about the 2 War Games matches, but nothing else. Like, so those will at least be fun matches.
Okay.
And so that's what we got this week. And then we will come back through next week. Josh, where can people find all your shit?
Instagram, it's Josh Alba. That's how you spell it. ITSJOSHALBA.
And you can find my stuff over on Instagram as well at Jonas Barnes Comedy. And my link tree is on there. So if you're into horror, you can see my other podcast over there on the link tree. And then we also have, we still have the link tree for Nitro Party, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
linktr.ee/Nitro Party. It's Monday Nitro Party.
It's gonna be Nitro Party.
Yeah, we're taking the Monday off of there.
Yeah, we're gonna change everything.
Yeah.
Fuck Monday.
Mondays do suck. Fuck them. And then so we'll be back next week, post holiday, a little fatter.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens this weekend with Survivor Series. I got it right that time. That was fucking
hell
Survivor
yeah.
Series. So we'll see what happens with that, and we will see you guys next week, and we'll talk more shit. All right.
Yes. Bye.
Yeah, I know what you want to say. I know what word you want to say. All right. Bye, you guys.